It's probably going to change about a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing. They're throwing lots of nothing.
All right, moving on. She's stirring up the pot out there. She's
She
just
is.
gathering intel for us.
Jesus, she's stirring things up. That's for sure. But this guy today, this guest, he likes to stir things up. Most people out there, I think, have probably had a conversation with him in the comments or read
probably an argument.
Probably an argument. Read something that he wrote in the comment section, but we'll get to him a little bit later. TK, there's a lot going on out there in real estate. I want to talk about some real estate before we bring him on, because I don't know which rails he's going to take the conversation on. And there's a lot of stuff going on. Like,
there's one big news article that is out there right now that should be the biggest topic, but go ahead. What's yours? What's your list?
Tell me. I mean,
the
if
new
it's the biggest,
real estate rules in Ontario.
The open bidding.
That's part of TRESA, which is the Trust and Real Estate Services Act, which is replacing REBA, the Real Estate and Business Brokers Act. So we finally got new provincial legislation that governs how the real estate industry operates.
Oh, yeah. And how do you think that's going to work out?
It's probably going to change about a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing. They're throwing lots of nothing.
All right, moving on. Next topic.
Topic.
I mean,
open
they
bidding
got a few things. They honestly, the real estate council people, the legislation people, the industry know-it-alls, all that kind of stuff, they mean well. They want consumers to be protected. They don't want bad apples in the industry. Like, it's not like they're intentionally trying to, allow people to sort of operate, however they want. But at the end of the day, it's just one of those type of industries that's just really, really set in its ways. It's really hard to change. And so they've got a lot of new things, but everybody just finds little ways to basically say, well, if you just do it the same way you always did it, then you could still comply with this new rule. And so, agency explanations when you meet with a client, who's a client, who you should be giving advice to, you shouldn't, really be telling somebody, what they should offer on a property unless you've got some sort of agency relationship, which could be in writing, or it also could be implied, which is just verbal, right? So it's like, that exists, so there's a lot of different things like that. But I think the biggest one, and you mentioned it, that everyone wants to talk about, that people actually care about, is open bidding.
Okay, TK, it's that time again. You know what time it is, yeah? Wake up and press that bloody subscribe button, because we're so close to 6,000 subs.
6,000 subscribers. Oh
what
my
the
gosh,
hell?
Who would have thought we'd have got there? But we need your help to get there. I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to go and start another account, double subscribe, and make sure that you support the show every single week, because we need it.
It's going to be great. The next month of this show is going to be great, everybody. So subscribe now so you get that notification, and hit the damn bell, TK.
See you in the comments.
Boom.
Ooh-wee.
Please subscribe. And
which also seems to have turned into a big nothing burger, at least like more horrific timing, right? Like,
well, you're the seller. Now, you're the seller. You've got the option to have a property that you've got, they've lived in for 30 years, that you're going to list, and they're going to list it for an attractive price and have everybody bid.
What's my name? What's my name?
Steve.
Steve, the seller. Yeah. All right, let's go.
So Steve, we want to list your property. And what we're going to do is we're going to list it at a really ridiculously low number that everyone knows isn't what you're really willing to accept, but it's going to just attract people who don't know what they're talking about or don't know the area very well to come in and see your property and make an offer that most normal people would understand would never be accepted, but they're not that experienced yet. And so they're still going to make the offer anyways. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow a bunch of other people who actually know what they're talking about to make their own offers based off of the most recent sales. Now, if one buyer who's got a lot more money than everybody else wants to bid and they think it's worth $2 million, right? We're going to make sure that they know that the second place offer is only 1.2 and that they don't need to pay that much money after all. So is that okay, Steve? Do you want to do the open bidding auction on your property, or do you want to just maybe keep everybody's bids a secret just in case that one buyer actually wants to pay you more money?
So I heard in Australia that the open bidding actually pushed the average pricing up. So
I heard that the toilets swirl the other way down there too. So
that's
I
true.
I wouldn't rely on any information coming out of there.
I didn't test that, but I could see how it would come up, because
in certain areas, in certain situations, I agree with you 100%. Two people neck and neck bidding each other. Oh, he paid this much. I just had 5 offers on a property this week, and the people who won got the property. They outbid the next offer by $17,500. And then the next day, the people who lost were calling me and saying like, we'll go up, we'll go
I
up.
would have paid more.
We would have paid more.
Exactly.
And the reason is because the price that they were already at, they thought they were paying too much.
What's the difference? I'll go to 22 grand.
And so,
right? I'll go over.
Because now they knew that the other guy had paid that much. They were like, oh, we definitely would go up. So
yeah, and the seller's sitting there going, okay, I need a TV. So like, let's keep this thing going. Oh, you know what? We need a new sofa.
Where that would work. But bottom line is like nothing burger.
Nothing burger.
Because
you have a choice. Like, what is that now? It should just be like, okay, this is how fucking offers work here. You like open it up, keep it closed. Either way, the realtors will figure out ways, right? It's like, it's going to turn into like a baseball game. You know, it's like,
oh, they got a firm offer.
Right. So, no, it's like go up a little bit, right?
But this is actually a good segue just to talk about like tokenization of real estate, right? And smart contracts.
Are we going back there again?
Yeah, there's this hot topic still again. Is
it a hot topic again?
Absolutely.
It should be, because I mean, that was the only part of that whole NFT shit that made any sense, is these smart contracts, right?
And to put real assets onto the blockchain, and to be able to have fractional ownership, and to be able to have smart contracts, and to be able to have crypto forms of payment and all that stuff. But let's just talk about it on offers. So
we're going to have artificial general intelligence before we
sell
have
the property
working in real estate.
Just to sell the property. So like you just said it though, you said a standardized way to sell the property. So every property has to have a smart contract.
Yeah.
And so every single deal gets sold the same way, is contracted the same way, is done along the same lines. Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.